U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and Secretary of Defense Mark Esper are on their way to New Delhi for the third edition of the 2+2 talks with their Indian counterparts, Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar and Defense Minister Rajnath Singh. The dialogue comes 8 months after U.S. President Donald Trump's visit to India and days before the country's presidential election. Ahead of the important Indo-US talk, the US State Department said the country welcomes India's emergence as a leading regional and global power. The US said, as outlined in our national security strategy, the United States welcomes India's emergence as a leading regional and global power. The United States look forward to collaborating closely with India during its upcoming term on the UN Security Council. Pompeo's visit marks the fourth visit to India by a Secretary of State during the Trump administration. The top U.S. leaders will also meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi and hold discussion with other government and business leaders on ways to advance the U.S.-India comprehensive global strategic partnership, the U.S. Department said. On the agenda of the 2+2 foreign and defense minister level talks, the U.S. said the subject to be covered included regional security cooperation, defense information sharing, military-to-military interaction, and defense trade. We have made significant progress towards concluding the last foundational defense enabling agreement, the Exchange and Cooperation Agreement, or BECA, senior officials of the Trump administration said last week in an online news briefing. There is a broad understanding that during the 2+2 talk, New Delhi and Washington may close out signing BECA after years of negotiation. The signing of the agreement would allow the U.S. to share precious satellite and topographical data from its constellation of military satellites on the real-time basis. Last week, the U.S. also said it is watching the India-China standoff in Ladakh closely, sharing information with New Delhi, and wants to ensure the situation does not escalate. India, along with US, Japan and Australia, will hold the high-level Malabar naval exercise next month. Australia is returning to the high-level naval exercise for the first time after 2007. When its participation drew criticism from China. The United States on Sunday said it welcomes Australia joining the Malabar naval exercise. The first 2+2 talk had been held in New Delhi in September 2018 and Washington, D.C. in 2019. Bureau Report.